You're not stuck because you need a better workout split. You're stuck because you don't understand the simple terms of recovery. And if I'm gonna be honest, I didn't either. I honestly, for nearly a year, I just trained harder and harder, thinking that the more that I trained meant more outcome, meant more growth. But what I didn't realize is that growth happens literally when you recover. It wasn't effort, and it wasn't genetics. That wasn't the problem. It was just this one mistake that I didn't even know that I was making. Most people think that recovery is just another rest day, that you just have to make sure you eat a little bit and you'll be fine because you're not working out. But it's more than that. You need, for example, good sleep, good nutrition. You can even put a little bit of active recovery in there if you really want to. But you need more than just sitting and doing nothing to be able to actually recover properly from your workouts. Here's a few signs that you're not recovering. Number 1, if your pumps are getting worse. Now if you're eating the same exact foods throughout your sessions before you work out and your pumps are getting worse per session, that means you're not recovered enough. And that just simply means you need a proper rest day where you sleep very well, you've eaten a lot, and where you just actually rest properly. Number 2, you're always sore. No matter how many days, no matter if you have 2 rest days, 3 rest days in a row, no matter how many rest days, you're still sore. That just means that you're not recovering properly. You may not be working out on those days, but you're definitely not recovering well. Number 3, your strength being stalled. You pretty much plateauing on every single lift, and then wondering what the hell did you do wrong. Number 4 is just always being tired. No matter how much sleep you get, no matter how much you eat, you haven't recovered well if you're just tired all the time. If you wake up and you're still tired, that just means that you haven't recovered. Least but not last, something that I actually went through myself is your joints hurting or your ligaments. And that pretty much just shows that your body's not recovered from your last session. Now your muscles may be somewhat recovered, but if your joints and your ligaments aren't, that's just going to cause injury, and that's going to set you back even longer than it should have. Now this is how I fixed it. You want to keep it simple. You want to make sure to have at least 2 days minimum of rest days, actual proper rest days. You want to be making sure to sleep at least 8 hours a day. Make sure to sleep, because that is when recovery is the most active. That is when your body is in recovery mode, when you're sleeping. So don't neglect it. Number 3 is your nutrition. If you don't eat enough calories, if you don't eat enough carbs, fats, proteins, then don't expect yourself to be recovered for the next session, because you're not giving yourself the nutrients that your body needs to be able to actually recover properly. You can work out all you want, you can rest for however long you want, but if you're not eating, your body doesn't have anything to really recover with. Your body actually needs calories to be able to recover and to build that additional muscle. One last way to fix it is just make sure to not be doing junk volume. Do 2 to 3 sets max per exercise and you will be fine. The more junk volume you do during your workouts will just make your recovery even longer. When you could have just had 1 or 2 rest days and then you could have gotten back to doing your workouts, now you would need 2 or 3 rest days, which is just taking longer. That's just leaving gains on the table. And remember, you don't grow in a gym. The gym is just there to stimulate the growth. To actually gain muscle, you need proper recovery. And with proper recovery, you need good sleep, good nutrition, and overall, just good habits. You won't be able to recover properly from a gym session if you're out drinking every single night, if you have 4 hours of sleep, and if you're eating 2,000 calories a day. You're not going to make any gains from that. And you just have to learn that the hard way, or you actually start putting those habits you can actually recover properly.